Elon Musk, as many of you know, is the founder and CEO of Tesla, SpaceX, OpenAI, and Boring Company, and has been leading the Hyperloop project. Currently, his wealth, according to Forbes, is estimated at a total $20.4 billion US. However, I, as well as many others, believe he may be the world's first trillionaire. So I believe this for many reasons, more than just the fact that he's a genius. First of all, Tesla is the leading electric car company in the world and will most likely continue to take over the car industry as more and more people convert to electric cars. Under the Tesla umbrella is SolarCity. SolarCity is one of the leading solar roof installers at the moment and came out with the solar roof not long ago. Although the solar roof never seemed to really catch on, I believe with some improvements and marketing, it will become more mainstream. Both Tesla and SolarCity are estimated to grow exponentially in the near future. Tesla's pre-orders on their new car are already at 500,000. That's just pre-orders. Once the Gigafactory is complete, they will be able to produce cars faster, cheaper, and more efficiently, as well as batteries. This will not only save the company money, but will allow customers who have ordered a Tesla to receive it faster. With more and more people buying a Tesla car and Tesla coming out with new and innovative vehicles, I believe this company alone will be one of the most lucrative in the world, up with Apple, Microsoft, and Amazon. Besides Tesla, we also have Elon's other company, SpaceX, and this is what I want to focus on mainly, because I believe that this company alone may be worth $1 trillion or more in the not-so-far future. To give you a summary of what SpaceX is, it's essentially a smaller NASA on crack. SpaceX has been accomplishing large goals in very short periods of time, and they plan to accomplish even larger goals in the near future. The ones I want to focus on today and what I believe will make this company worth trillions, which will also essentially make Elon Musk a trillionaire, is the goal of having a colony on Mars, trips to outer space, as well as some others. Elon Musk currently runs most of the company, but spends much of his time, at least according to him, on the engineering side of things and not on the business or money side of things. This to me is very important and overlooked because this shows that he's not just in it for the money, although I'm sure he doesn't mind the money. This shows that he has real dedication and passion. It's very hard to stop someone who has both of those qualities, and I expect Elon to follow through on most of his goals. So now that I've given you my opinion, as well as some background information, let's talk numbers. First off, let's talk about Tesla. Tesla currently makes a gross revenue of over $2 billion per year, but I expect that to double or even triple with their new Model 3 that's going to be fully released soon, as well as the truck that they just released and the Tesla Roadster. The Model 3 already has over 400,000 pre-orders and will most likely definitely reach over 1 million Model 3s sold, especially if the Gigafactory is up and running. Their Tesla truck also has many orders from large companies. Now moving on to SpaceX. I read a great article about how much SpaceX makes and how they make their money on the motleyfool.com. I'll probably quote them a few times in this, so I'll leave a link in the description. But what they said was that SpaceX currently makes the bulk of its money from engaging in just one activity: launching satellites into orbit. The company charges commercial customers a standard rate of about $62 million per launch for this service, although they could charge much, much more. It charges perhaps $20 million more for complicated government space missions, such as resupplying the International Space Station, putting a science satellite into orbit for NOAA, or launching a GPS satellite for the Air Force. Over the past 4 years, SpaceX launches have broken down roughly 60 to 40 in favor of commercial missions versus government launches. But to make the math easier and give SpaceX credit for becoming more competitive in government contracts, let's split the difference and assume an average launch cost of $72 million per launch across SpaceX's entire manifest. So far this year, SpaceX has launched 6 times. It's scheduled to conduct 12 more launches before the year is out, 18 missions total. Times our $72 million cost per launch, that makes $1.3 billion our best guess at SpaceX annual revenue. And that was for 2016. So overall, SpaceX currently is valued at around $27 billion and earns roughly $1.5 billion in revenue per year as of right now. However, in the not-so-far future, I believe SpaceX will make much more. If they accomplish the Mars mission, then they essentially own the planet. Now, that's exaggerating a bit, but to be honest, they will be the only ones there, and once they are there, they not only will have the ability to start building a city, but they can mine as well. It is unclear as to what minerals and precious metals Mars contains, but most likely there will be some sort of something there that will be profitable to mine. This also leads us to asteroid mining, which in my opinion, SpaceX is very well able to achieve. Asteroid mining is easily a multi-trillion-dollar industry, as some asteroids are worth upwards of $100 trillion US. Alright, so that's SpaceX, but how about the other sources of income for Elon Musk? What about OpenAI, or Hyperloop, or the Boring Company? Well, let's talk about that as well. There's not much about the profit side of Elon Musk's OpenAI, Hyperloop, or the Boring Company. So most of what I'm about to say are estimates. OpenAI, in my opinion, has a while to grow before they profit, but I could see this company earning money from selling software or different types of AI to large companies, but most notably, the government. The government could use this for security purposes, as well as investigative purposes. If an AI can learn how to play one of the most advanced games and master it in a matter of weeks, I believe they could learn how to do even greater things. Now, Hyperloop is a little easier to predict. If a group comes up with a Hyperloop fully and Elon then uses his wealth and the Boring Company to install it in strategic locations across the world, this company could easily be worth billions in the future. They could earn money by charging a fee similar to a train or airplane for travel. However, I believe they will make far more money from transporting cargo. If they can transport cargo and cut out the need for truckers or semis in general, then they could charge a large amount of money for freight to companies and allow them to use their system. Alright, so there you have it. That's a summary of why I believe Elon Musk will be the world's first trillionaire in the not-so-far future. If I missed anything or you want a video on another topic, please leave your comments below, and I'll do my best to respond. I basically respond to all comments. Subscribe and like the video to support the channel, and get notified for future videos. If you like this video, you might like these ones as well, so go ahead and check them out. Thank you for watching, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.